At this time, I am also proud to introduce the 2018 commencement speaker, Muhammad Ali. Should be ready for you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is an exciting day. Now, graduates, if you don't already know me, my name's Muhammad Ali. No, not that Muhammad Ali. We might not all know each other, but we are all bound together by our shared experience at Churchill. Think about it. It was only 4 years ago that we came to the labyrinth known as Churchill High School. As young, timid freshmen, we found ourselves lost in these halls like they were the changing staircases of Hogwarts. We danced to lyrics we did not understand and sang Despacito. We said words like finna and boy without realizing how silly we sounded. We did dance moves like the whip, and we dabbed constantly. We've worn hundreds of pounds of paint at football games and countless times yelled at the top of our lungs, Dub C. We're no longer those timid freshmen. We've changed so much. Think about it. 4 years ago, Churchill High School was full of construction, and parking was really hard to find. I'm glad we got that taken care of. Seniors, we are entering a world plagued with dangers. Wars, wildfires, global warming, facial acne. Some of these are scarier than others, which is why tomorrow might seem daunting. I know I'm daunted, not just by the world, but by standing in front of you on a stage. Growing up, I've never been the strongest presenter, which is why I challenged myself to give this speech, which is why if there's one thing to take away from this speech, it's to challenge yourself. Because it's only by challenging ourselves we reach our true potential. And I know that's easy to say in a graduation speech like this, that we should always challenge ourselves, to quote Winston Churchill saying, never, never, never give up. But to rise to life's challenges, we have to truly understand what that takes. Because as you go through the challenges of life, you will inevitably find that there are easy options and hard choices. You see, most people want it easy, and that kind of makes sense. Of course, we'd prefer to be given the answers than to have to actually study. We'd rather text our friends than actually call, because that would be weird, like really weird. It's a human tendency to take the easy option, the path of least resistance. But when we choose the harder path, in the end, we find the greatest reward. I'm not saying everything in life should be hard. I too love a good Netflix binge, and my Snapchat streaks are always up to date. I'm saying there are some things, some moments in your life where your future self will benefit tremendously from your choice to do the hard thing, the challenging thing. First, as you move towards your goals and aspirations, you must pursue your passions, the things you love. You have to be willing to make major sacrifices to achieve those goals. You have to be willing to give it everything you have. You must have a real passion. So don't forget to stop and think about your interests, your passions, your aspirations, and from there, start your plan for success. And I know it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day distractions of the rank game, keeping up with appearances, wanting to be liked, wanting to get likes, all the things that distract us and render us passive. That makes us into consumers rather than producers. But when we focus on our passions and the greater good, then you can make those impossible goals a bit more possible. And secondly, for us to meet the challenges along the way, we have to have faith. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your capabilities and that we can learn and grow in our abilities. You have to believe that your goals are possible, because if we let our limitations define us, if we accept a fixed mindset, we'll only know the impossible. We'll only know what we can't do. We'll never take risks and challenges. We'll never attempt to step outside of our comfort zone and try new things. But if you have faith in yourself and work towards your dreams, even in the midst of difficult times, you can maintain the confidence and conviction it will take to achieve what you want. Because in the end, what holds you back isn't who you are. It's who you think you're not. Faith and passion, those are the foundations of success. And I think we all kind of already know that. In the past 4 years, we have all faced struggles, adversity, bigger or smaller, and the fact that you are here today at your graduation means you have met those obstacles and overcome them. But if we already know that we need faith and love to achieve our goals, then the real danger in the end is that too often we forget. So I want this speech to be a reminder, so that when you think back on your experience in high school, and you inevitably think about your graduation, and you think about Muhammad Ali, yes, this Muhammad Ali, I hope you remember faith and passion, because I know for me it's taken a lot of belief and a lot of passion to get to this moment. To be able to stand here today and tell you, if I can do this, then you know that anything is possible, and that you, the Winston Churchill graduating class of 2018, can accomplish anything with a little faith and a lot of passion. Thank you.